toss me about. I'm wiser now. Feel the tide coming. Know the feeling now. Used to lose my ground. I'm wiser now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Ride it out. Learn to sail the storm. Know and have a plan. Used to get knocked down. I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out. 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 Ride it out.
Hi. Hi. How are you all? I'm on what's affectionately known as the island here at St Ives. It's not an island. More of an isthmus, I think. Isthmus. Surrounded by sea on three sides. But it's blowing a gale, as it often does at this time of the year. It's September the 4th. And I'm out on a little walk along the toe end of Cornwall and England. Last 5 or 6 hours I've spent on the train getting down here, and I'm walking for a week. It's Monday and I'm walking until next Monday when I get my train home. Yeah, and the weather's set fair, which is fortunate. And I'm looking forward to a demanding and challenging but fantastic walk along this most rugged and wild part of Cornwall. Glorious beaches, lots of seascapes, and hopefully no rain. But there will be some rain towards the end of the week, I think. But yeah, it's over 100 miles, backpacking, trying to stay in campsites where I can, and maybe a little bit of wild camping. But overall, looking forward to an exciting and challenging week. I'm on my own again, no Gabby. I'll explain Gabby's current circumstances when I get going along this section. Only got a few miles to do today. I'm just going out to a campsite. It's gone 4 o'clock now, so as I say, I've been travelling all day, so it was always going to be a little short day today, and I'll speak to you anon. Bye for now.
Ride it out.
grateful to whoever put these down. A little bit easier to walk on the mud. Already starting to experience the rough going on this section. Thankfully I've only got a short scutch this evening. Majority of it's going to be tomorrow. Quite apprehensive about it, but hopefully I'll get through it, having done a couple of miles of it today. But one of the few times when I last walked the Southwest Coast Path that I actually struggled with dehydration on this day. It was a hot day and it's hard going, so I'm sure that I hydrate properly tomorrow with all my tablets and powders, etc. Don't know whether you can see them down there, but there's a couple of lads right on the rocks fishing. Not a bad place to do it. Oh, this bit isn't kind to fatties. I'd better breathe in here. It's even better with sound effects. This is an ancient stone circle, but the word ancient is in inverted commas because I don't think it's ancient at all. In fact, I don't even know whether it's 50 years old. But anyway, it's a landmark. Now, I should have gone inland before I reached this. I've tried once. Got to a sign that said, campers, it's not this way, go back to the path. And now I'm a bit snookered because there doesn't seem to be any way inland. But anyway, I'll work it out. At last, after a 2-mile wild goose chase, I think I've found the campsite. Not certain yet, but I think this is it. Hooray! That looks nice. feel a bit weird tonight with a flat pitch. It's a bit of a faff getting this up on your own on a windy night though, but it's up. It's making some noises I'm not happy about. Anyway, we're ready to go to bed. We've got to shower and eat first. Just a few little thoughts on the first day, the first half day of walking. The train journey all went very smoothly. 3 trains, everyone on time. Got a seat every time. Still 5.5 hours sat on trains. It's a long journey, but I can't fault the train service. So that's a big tick. Could do that again because the tickets were £14. Really a lot better value than putting fuel in a car, that's for sure. So yeah, that's something to consider for the future. That was great. The walk itself, well, St Ives was incredibly busy. The sun was shining. It's a lovely place, but too busy really. I did get out onto the rocks and took some nice photographs and did a bit of filming up there. It's much nicer up there, but it's very windy today as well. Put the tent up in quite windy conditions. It was quite tricky, but it's okay now. Hopefully the wind will die down, but we'll see. And just a word about this campsite. As difficult as it was to find and as circuitous as my route was to get here, I went miles past the supposed exit from the path. I tried another one and got absolutely stung to pieces. Then I went down another path that wasn't really the right one, and that was overgrown, and again my decision to wear shorts has backfired because my legs are absolutely throbbing now with the stingers. But the campsite Trevolgan, it's just an absolutely fabulous campsite. We've got a very flat grassy pitch, quite away from the amenities as usual, but that's where they stick the scruffy backpackers. But showers are as good as any I've been. You get a cubicle with a toilet, a sink, a shower, so you've got total privacy, lots of space. There's a seat in there. It's really good. All the buildings are absolutely top notch. The washing facilities, the games room. I've been in there charging my phone. There's nobody playing games. And they even run a bus into St Ives 10 past the hour all evening. Last one 10 past 11. So you could even go into St Ives if you were that way inclined. Really good. One of the best sites I've stayed on. So yeah, that's good. Just difficult to find. I know now. Okay, so that's just a summary of the day. It was a lot harder than I thought, only a few miles, but my big toe, which I've had a lot of problems with recently, is really throbbing again. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. You can see ibuprofen coming into play there, overdosing on them. And a tough day tomorrow, and it's going to be hot again, so got to watch the hydration. But all in all, I'm on my new bed that Gabby tried out last time, the Big Angus Rapide. It's had very good reviews, so I've gone in and got one. Gabby slept on it last time. I've not stayed on it yet. She said it was rubbish, so really pleased about that. So we'll see how I get on anyway. Got quite a light setup, just a liner and a duvet, very light duvet, but it's very mild, so should work fine. Okay, that's me done for the day. Sorry for prattling on for so long. and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Morning. Got the brew going. Well, it's a coffee actually, coffee bag. Lovely. Yep, looks another lovely day. There's a bit of cloud over there, hazy cloud. The sun's breaking through, trying to. Don't know whether you can see that yet, but I don't think there's going to be any cloud much today, so it's going to be a key hydration day, hot day and really tough walk. So I didn't have a great night's sleep, but when do I ever have a great night's sleep? It was very windy, so the tent was making quite a bit of noise, but wasn't troubled by the wind. It's a nice little setup, so I've just got to get it away now, but I can't leave before 8:30 because I've got a couple of croissants ordered for breakfast, stroke, lunch, brunch. There's nowhere along the way today unless you come inland to Zena to get refreshments, so it's going to be a hungry, dry day today. Heading for Pendine. So, St Ives to Pendine is probably one of the 3 or 4 hardest days on the whole walk, but I've nibbled into it by a couple of miles last night. I've got to get back to the coast, which is about 3/4 of a mile, and then I've probably got about 11 miles from there, so not too bad in terms of mileage, but it's the terrain. The terrain is everything on this section. So, fingers crossed for a good day. Done all my feet and everything, so it's very sore on my right foot. That problem I've got with my big toe bunion. Not pretty. Okay, so won't be heading off for a while yet, but get all this packed up and speak to you later. Bye for now. Okay, that's 1.27 miles of walk from the campsite to get back to where I left the trail yesterday. So whatever I do this week, that's 2.5 miles I hadn't planned. But I'm back on the coast path now. but I can see Godrevy Lighthouse in the distance on the little island near Gwithian. That was the last walk I did. So I've got about 9 or 10 miles now on pretty rough terrain, but I'm going to enjoy it and take my time. Hope my toe doesn't hurt too much. It is supposed to be one of the special walks, and I'm going to try and embrace it this time rather than grouch about it like I did last time. So going to get my jumper off now and get settled in for a good yomp. So speak to you soon. Bye for now. I'm 100 feet or so above the water, but I can feel the spray on my face. These styles are very distinctive and very unique to Cornwall stone. They've dug a lot of stone out of the ground, so they might as well use it. Mostly for tin mining and copper mining, although we'll see that more in the next day or two.
I know I let you down. I made the same mistake. I am the worrying kind, resting my life away. Be here, you know I really want you to stay. Later, when you then go, you will somehow still remain.
I'm not sure how much of that was caught, but that was the worst boulder field so far. I hope there's not many more sections like that, because I don't have the balance or the agility anymore, and I nearly came unstuck on a couple of occasions there. But that's then ahead, just ahead there, about a mile in the distance, so hopefully the worst is over. Speak to you soon. Let's then ahead. And that's as tough a 4 and a bit miles you can ever walk. The boulder fields were really tough, but the scenery is absolutely incredible. There's a little window there. situation. It's very windy, so I'll switch off for now. I'll have a bit of brunch here before I crack on again. Speak to you soon. That's a rather flat croissant. Will it go down well? Buttery. So I said I would update you on Gabby's situation. Been trying to get her to get in front of the camera to give her own account of things over the last couple of weeks, because quite a lot has happened, but she hasn't really been feeling up to it, to be fair. So I'll update you now and maybe insert this into her story in due course. So she had surgery on her knee on the 10th of May. She finally got to see the surgeon again for an update on late August, about 20th of August I think, something like that. He didn't have anything good to say really. He says the knee is really badly damaged. There's a pothole behind the patella, the kneecap, and a lot of the cartilage there has gone, eroded away, and he doesn't believe he can fix it. I mean, she hasn't improved since the surgery, it's probably worse, and he's now said he doesn't think he can fix it. Certainly at Barnstaple Hospital he just doesn't have the facilities and the tools and the resources, etc. So he's referred her to Exeter Hospital, but it could be a couple of months, few weeks before she even hears from them. There are a couple of master knee surgeons there, and hopefully she can get the attention of one of them on the NHS, otherwise she might end up paying for it. So the sad news is she's still on her crutches and she's still in pain, and there's not been any progress for everything that's happened. So that's the update on the knee. You might recall she's also had some kidney problems for about 15 months and was referred for surgery urgently last September. Well, she got a phone call a couple of weeks ago saying, can you come in, there's a cancellation. So last week, or maybe the week before now, it's Tuesday today, so yeah, the week before last she had surgery in her tummy. She's got 3 holes in her tummy. They go in with different tools, implements, cameras, etc. And he's given that a good tidy up, cut away a lot of endometrial tissue which has been pulling her large intestines out of position and pressing on her kidney, and her kidney's not been functioning properly as a result of that. And that's probably the source of the infection and the kidney issues, which in turn leads to a lack of energy. So some of the tissue has been sent away for a biopsy, and they'll decide whether or not there's anything sinister there, but we hope not. And hopefully when she heals up, she's still very sore, she'll start to see the benefits of being rearranged and properly arranged in her tummy area. So that's the situation with Gabby. So unlucky, so unfortunate with her health. Fingers crossed one of those surgeries has had an effect, but she's going to need more surgery as well in the future, so on her knee, so not out of the woods yet. Okay, speak to you soon, bye for now.
Remember the time I told you the way that I felt? that I'd be lost without you and never find myself. Patience, let's do the numbers before we judge. Someday, all of this mess will only make us laugh. So find me at the rainbow's end, and we climb right up to the top again. Champagne on a Tuesday, and when I'm with you, we can never end. Silly, but sometimes I can feel your lips on mine. Lovers be lost, but we will stay on a solid ground. This time, it is for real in another way. Will you be my only and dearest every day? So find me at the rainbow's end, and we climb right up to the top again. Champagne on a Tuesday, and when I'm with you, the weekend never ends. I still cannot grasp the fact that you want to be mine. Wherever we end up, I know we'll be alright.
Secondhand, I felt a bit forgotten. Not your plan, but now the days of silence outgrow the fun things we have done. But tell me, do you wanna carry on? Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder, and let's enjoy the ride.
That's Pendine Watch Lighthouse. Oh. That represents the end of this walk, which I can safely say has been the hardest walk of my life. Nine hours ago I set out. I actually walked 12 miles. For the last few miles I've done it without a great deal of fluid. And it's got hotter as the wind's dropped. So I think I'm definitely too old for this now. Gotta find some water now. If not, I've got to walk another mile. Speak to you soon. So that was undoubtedly one of the toughest days walking I've ever endured. Ran out of fluids, my biggest fear. Even when I got to the lighthouse, it took another 40 minutes to get to the pub with the camping behind. So uphill all the way, just never ending day really. It was tough. But the tent's up, the bedding's in, and I'm now going to try this all day breakfast that Gabby bought me. Boil in the bag. You can eat it hot or cold. I'm going hot. Not eating anything today really, other than a couple of those French breads that you have at breakfast time. The name eludes me. And I need a shower. I'm absolutely heaving. But I'm going to eat first. I could eat in the pub, but it's a strange pub. It's full of people who've never been out of Cornwall all their lives. I might go in later, but I'm not going to eat there. I'll probably crash early, but there's plenty of chatterboxes on this campsite, and there's a dog in a garden over there in a house that keeps barking intermittently. So the wind's dropped though, so expecting a quieter night. Although I remember there's a lot of crows cawing in the morning here, so we'll see what we get. Long day tomorrow, 16 miles. I think I only did 12, 13 today at the most, and I was absolutely goosed. I don't fancy 16, but the paths and the track are a lot better. I do remember that from last time. So let's see how the grub goes. I'll give you a little review later. Okay, bye for now. Okay, it's had his 7 minutes in the barn pan. Like a pile of slops. That's all right. It'll be good enough for me tonight.
When we started, our wishes aligned. We were like yin and yang combined. Now the tables have turned. Can we live and unlearn? You tell me. Plants don't grow without water, and they cave when it's cold. We could go till we're older. Put your head on my shoulder. Enjoy